What's up, KK Life? I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be about the time that I went to the worst review hospital while I was pregnant and giving birth. So, this is like the worst review hospital, and I will never go back to the hospital ever again, period. So, the first thing was when we first got admitted to the hospital or whatever, it was just like mean. I guess she was one of the nurses there. Anyways, she was one of the nurses there, and I had to get undressed, and she was like, "You need to get undressed." And then she told me to put on socks, and she was telling my sister that she needed to put on my socks in a mean way. That's number one, y'all. And mind y'all that I went to this like hospital like twice already, and there was already mean in the first place. So I don't know why I went back there, but that was my hospital that was really nearby, but whatever. Okay, the second one is when I was having a contraction, and a nurse, well, I don't really know her name, but it was a black nurse. Well, I don't really want to say black, but just a black nurse. And I was having a contraction, and I didn't want to get my cervix checked because I was having a contraction. So while I was getting my cervix checked, I was having a contraction, and I wasn't ready yet, so she put her hands up there while I was having a contraction. And I felt like that was rude because I was having a contraction. I said I wasn't ready yet. So that was number two. Number three is, so my water broke when I hit 10 centimeters. And usually when you hit 10 centimeters, you're ready to push. But they was telling me that I needed to rest, which was true. But they was like telling me that I need to wait because something like that. Because they wanted the baby to come on her own time, which probably would have been a whole day from now. So they didn't want me to push at 10 centimeters. Like I literally waited like an hour or two to push. Like she would have been born at like 4 something if I would have never waited that long. So that's the third thing or second thing. Third thing. The fourth thing is they had some bad room service and bad food, like their food, which is not it, like hospital food, which is not it. Like I've been seeing other hospital videos, and their food was looking all good, and they had to choose whatever they got to eat. But our food, no, it was disgusting. And their room service and stuff, like okay, so but they didn't even pick up our tray of food. Like it was still there for like 2 days until we went home. The fourth thing is when we went home, they didn't give us any sheets or blankets for the baby and nothing. No pacifiers. That was like no, they don't give out pacifiers or any milk or anything like that. Like that was the worst reviewed hospital. And that's pretty much it. Like that was the most reviewed hospital ever, and I'll never go back there ever again. Like no, ever. I would tell y'all the hospital, but I want like y'all to bash them or thing or not go to the hospital. But it was the worst hospital ever. And if you look it up, the reviews are bad too. It's like 1 star. So yeah, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace.